Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. It's MechWarrior. It's going to be more or less first-person mech fighter, somewhat first-person shooter. I think you can do melee in this, but I could be wrong. I heard something about melee, and I know you can do melee in BattleTech, so it's like, well, it's a possibility, I just don't know if it's implemented. It does have co-op, but I'm not going to be doing co-op yet. If I do co-op, it'll be a couple missions in. Once I know, like, yeah, I'm really down for this game. Or if I want to just kind of leave this as a, like, play for a couple hours, be like, this is really cool, but it's going to take forever, and oh no. But I like big mechs, and I cannot lie. Instant action would be kind of interesting, but no, we're doing a new campaign.
In 2108, humanity began colonizing the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as BattleMechs. The year is now 3015. And these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
To the hangar for testing. The Centurion is waiting for you.
This is inconvenient. I have this happen with some games where just like my mouse cursor gets like really funky if it's in borderless windowed mode. So I'm gonna see if I can fix that. See if that gets better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, because it actually, wow. There is something about like, oh, I think I need VSync on. Okay, display, turn on VSync. It's a little better. It might be my mouse being really sensitive or something, but moving around feels just a little weird. But at least it doesn't feel like it has this weird lag. Oh, that's a sweet piece of metal.
There you are. Come on, everyone's waiting. Get to the Centurion at the far end of the hangar and we'll get started.
Can you let me go? Can I hop over this low fence? Sir, can you let me free? I wish to go. I don't mind if I get stepped on. I just want to get close to the mechs. I just want to get close to these sweet hunks of steel and death. And I want to get inside one. Shell does not like my innuendos.
All right, son. Fahad wants us to run the Centurion through its paces to see how it does. He spent months getting it operational again after we recovered it from that ruined factory on Ramen 2.
What a bloody shithole that place was. Hopefully nothing explodes during the test, mate. I'm pretty confident you won't need to eject. No promises though, eh?
He's joking, I think. Go on and power her up.
Reactor
Good.
online.
Fahad?
Sensors online.
Yeah, bringing up the systems now.
Online.
Okay, armor and structure display up. Weapon systems up. Tactical display up. Everything looks good to go.
Keep in mind there's parts on that mech that are at least 200 years old, so ease it forward slowly and we'll see how it goes. And don't forget to hit the brake once you're clear of the hangar.
W to accelerate, X to brake. I think there was an option, throttle decay. Automatically decelerate when releasing the throttle. Let's do that. That's gonna make my life
Look at her
easier.
go, eh? That's my girl. She's a beauty, isn't she?
Certainly is. Okay, engage reverse throttle and navigate into the waypoint I've set up. Use your tactical display to see where you're going. Nice work. Now revert to your drone cam.
Enter third person
Let's
view.
go ahead and do a left-right rotation test. Okay, now let's make sure the torso is working properly. Try looking around in all directions. Good. As you can see, the torso rotates independently from the legs. Your direction of movement, therefore, may differ from the direction you're actually looking.
That's
If you
gonna take
check
some
your
getting
task
used to.
screen, you can see your current leg orientation is represented by the dotted line, and your torso orientation is represented by the cone. Go ahead and try auto-aligning the torso with your legs.
Oh, that's nice.
Excellent. Now move your torso to the left or right. Then try aligning your legs with the torso this time. Looking good. The mobility course is next. Show me how fast you can get through those turns while still hitting each of the waypoints.
Oh. He wants me to just go through these. I thought I was following him outside. Well, this is charming. What am I stuck on? I actually have no idea what I'm stuck there. Well, whatever mobility course he's set up here, I'm just kind of going directions. No, he didn't want this one. He wanted this one next. Well, it's fine. But yeah, I'm already enjoying this a little bit more than I was with BattleTech. I loved the idea of BattleTech. It seemed like a really solid game. My main beef with it was just like the tactical view actually just felt weirdly impersonal, and I just kind of wasn't super interested in it. Being able to actually
Nice
just
work.
control one of these
The
is
Centurion
really
was
attractive.
made to have a good balance between speed and firepower. All we have to do now is find out if the weapon systems work.
Oi, what do you mean if the weapons work? You know how long I spent stripping each one of those components and putting them back together again? They'll bloody well work, mate.
You heard the man. Let's go shoot some stuff. Follow me. You know, back when I was your age, I once slammed the hunchback I was piloting right into my instructor's javelin. Oh man, was he pissed.
Captain Mason,
Yeah, go ahead, Rihanna.
thought you'd want to know that all repairs to the Leopard have been completed. We're now spaceworthy and ready to take on our next contract. How's the kid faring?
Huh, he's a natural, just like his old man.
I see humility is still in short supply, as usual. Just don't break that mech. We need it in full working order.
I don't know if I'm going to leave this in third person or first person. I'm leaving it in third person right now because it's a little easier to navigate knowing where I am. Also because this mech
Weapon
looks sweet.
systems are now online, gents. Be gentle, hey?
Always, my friend.
Yeah, right. That's a load of bollocks, isn't it?
Alright, I've mapped the autocannon to weapon group 1. You're free to fire whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, take note of your ammo levels. Always remember to manage your reserves. You run out of shells in the middle of a firefight, it could be your last one. Lasers are mapped to weapon group 2. Fire them when ready.
Oh, that destructible terrain is gonna feel really good.
Alright, that's good enough. Those lasers generate significant heat. You can see the temperature readout next to your armor and structure display. All weapons generate heat when fired. You overheat your mech during a firefight, and it could trigger a shutdown, so keep that in mind. Now for the fun stuff. Long-range missiles are set to weapon group 3. The target lock has been disabled for the moment, but never mind that. Just go ahead and fire at will.
So just press.
Well, as you can see, LRMs don't track unless you have a target lock on something. Yep, they're as dumb as a post without it. Let's try targeting a drone first, and this time before you fire your LRMs.
Target acquired. Target.
Makes a hell of a difference having that target lock, doesn't it? Next step is to test moving and firing at the same time. I've set up a series of aerial targets for you. Move through the aerial combat course as quickly as you can and shoot the drones down. I'll meet up with you on the other side.
It is going to be interesting piloting and aiming. Go back to first person for the time being. It is going to take a little bit of getting used to not aiming left and right. Like, it'll be a lot easier for me to coordinate my legs and my legs and my torso in third person, for sure. I'm not sure which I'm gonna like, because this feels better for aiming. Third person feels kind of impersonal. In a bad way. Whoops. Whatever. There's no timer on this one. Kill it. Yep. There we go. Should probably watch the, Okay, so honestly, the cooldown on the M lasers is enough that I don't have to worry about overheating, at least currently. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Let's see. So I should probably talk about my credentials, as in I have very few MechWarrior credentials. I mentioned it earlier. I've played BattleTech, but not very.
Now take up a position by the barricade. Okay, I've projected 3 mechs, each with differing damage profiles. You should see them in the ravine below. Target the first one on your left. You can zoom in on the target for a more accurate shot, if you need to. Targeting and telemetry seem to be working. Note the center torso on that first mech. It's reading heavily damaged. Destroying the CT will destroy the mech no matter its relative condition. Go ahead and destroy the center torso.
Just to finish before we go too much further. So I played BattleTech, but I didn't get very far just because I knew it was going to be very, very, very long. And I can appreciate games that are that long, but, like, I don't know how I'm going to record them. Just because I only have so much time. And then I have played MechWarrior 4, but I just couldn't get into it in the same way that I'm really getting into this. It didn't really have much of a tutorial that I remember. I think I picked one of the, like, skull mechs, and I just couldn't figure out what I was doing. And then, I think I also played MechWarrior 2 at my cousin's place, but he sure as hell didn't teach me how to play, so I barely know anything about MechWarrior. I was always more of, like, a anime, robot fighting game fan. Armored Core was my jam for a couple of years. That and Robotech. But both of those series are pretty much Dunsky, so...
Both legs are heavily damaged. With one leg destroyed, mechs become easy targets. Both legs? It's over for them. Take out both legs.
Target acquired.
Can't tell if I'm missing necessarily. That said, misses? No.
Nicely done. The cockpit on that third mech is seriously damaged. It's a difficult shot to make, especially in the chaos of battle. But the fastest way to take out a mech is to eliminate the pilot. Go ahead and try shooting the cockpit. There you go. Now we're almost done. The battle simulation I've set up for you is the last hurdle. Follow me. You're gonna go head-to-head with an urban mech. They're slow and poorly armored. Perfect for this particular test. Should be a piece of cake for a pilot like you.
Oh, that's why I was getting really claustrophobic. I was zoomed in really hard. I was wondering about that. I was like, why is my field of view awful? Oh, duh. But yeah, so consider me a fairly fresh-faced entry to the MechWarrior genre. I don't know. I always wanted to get into them, but I just kept waiting for a good game. I guess now here we are. So I guess kind of disappointing news that I should probably bring up for those of you that are kind of familiar with how everything works.
Target acquired.
Let's see, inside minimum range. So it's somewhat disappointing news for those of you that are kind of familiar with how this works. We do have I believe it's like I think it's a 1-year Epic Games exclusivity deal. So if any of you are hoping to pick this up on Steam immediately, you're going to have to wait.
Nice work. I think we can call it a day. The Centurion seems fully fit and ready for battle. Let's head back.
I'm sure most people probably already knew that information, but I figured I should probably mention it anyway. If you do, I guess I might as well mention, actually, and I should mention this in the first video, but this key
When we
was
get
supplied.
back to the base, we'll buy Fahad a few beers to say thanks. Yeah, of course we'll have to listen to him gripe about how rough we are on his BattleMechs. Small price to pay, I suppose, for having one of the best mechanics in the entire inner sphere.
Let's see. I was gonna say I should probably mention that I was provided a press copy for this, so thank you. I guess actually thank you to multiple parties for sending this along. I think I got several.
Multiple dropships inbound on our location. I'm showing over a dozen bogies. Captain, I think we're under attack.
Come on, let's go. We need to get back to the base. Get to the base now. I'm gonna try and draw them off. By yourself? We can fight them together. No. From what Rihanna says, there's too many of them. Don't worry, I'm just gonna distract them. I'll catch up with you. Now go!
Commander, the base is under heavy bombardment. I've ordered a full evac. You need to hurry.
Yeah. Copy that.
We've come for the coordinates. We know you have them. Give them to us, and your family is safe.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who are you?
Is that really the way you want to play this? Seriously?
Listen to her, Nikolai. It'd be a shame to have to kill your only son over what? A set of numbers.
You've done your research, I see. But you're too late.
Hold on, Commander. I'm getting us out of here.
Way to show the bad guys are bad. They will mercilessly just walk over their companions. Robots. Also, as usual, the parents die. It's like a rule. I want to play more games where, like, the family is still functional. Like, Children of Morta was super, super satisfying. Of like, hey, it's a fully functional family that is all generally still alive. And good to each other. And not any of them are secretly evil.
Commander, sorry to wake you, but our sitrep has changed. Head to the bridge as soon as possible.
Like, I want to play a game that fakes you out a little bit, makes you think you're going to be the kid, but no, you're actually just going to end up playing as the dad. Like, say the start of Fable, for example, but after like the bandits show up, because I think it was the bandits show up, start attacking the town you live in, and instead of like watching as everybody gets killed, it just switches perspective to the dad, and you just go destroy everything, because that would be really funny.
Commander, good to see you up. We haven't really had a chance to speak since your father was killed. I'm not much for sentimentality, but I worked with your father for a long time. He was a good man. Hell, he sacrificed his life to save ours. I don't know what's going to happen next, but whatever it is, I'd like to be part of it. I'd like to stay on as your ops commander. That is, if you'll have me.
You kidding me? Your family, Rihanna. Or as close as I have now. Besides, I'm gonna need you.
Yes, I suspect you will. About our sitrep, it's not great news. Those bastards that came after us are in the process of setting up a blockade of the system, which means we're going to be trapped here with a tightening noose around our necks unless we do something about it.
Who are these guys?
Another mercenary outfit by the looks of it. I don't know more than that at the moment.
And these coordinates they were looking for?
Not a clue, but we're going to find out. First things first, we need transport out of the system. That means a jump ship. I sent out a transmission right after the attack through the HPG. The message was for a long-time client of your father's and an old friend of mine. Name is Spears. He has powerful connections. I'm hoping he can help us out. Until I hear back from him, there's nothing we can do except lay low. In the meantime, Fahad wants to see you down in the hangar. The Centurion needs repairs and he wants to discuss them with you. I'll let you know when I hear back from Spears.
Copy that.
Just go back this way? Oh, sort of. No, there's the staircase to go down. Man, that is a tight-looking staircase. I guess our character model is a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but still. So it looks like we have a set number of mechs that we can have playable, but I guess that's okay. What did you do to my
Hey,
mech?
mate. Figured you'd want an update on the Centurion. Took a bloody beating back there, so fair warning. It's gonna be a while before she's operational again. Means you're gonna have to get comfortable with the light mech over in Bay 1 for now. She's a good girl. Won't let you down, you treat her right.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, heard that before. Anyways, you know the drill. Access the repair terminal here. Once you're done, I'll get started on the work, eh?
Okay, fix mech. Okay, repairing your mech. There are two ways to repair all damaged armor, structure, weapons, and equipment on a mech. First is to repair mech, the BattleMech screen. Second is to edit loadout. Repair all, start work. Both methods will ask you to confirm by starting the work order. The C-bills will immediately be deducted from your funds. Work will finish when the appropriate amount of time has elapsed. Note that this method will repair any damaged weapons or equipment, but will not remove or replace them if they're destroyed. Oh, yay. We do also have a javelin. We have a teeny little bopper. Okay, they said that I could do it. There we go. That'll cost a while. How much money? Okay, I've got 2 million right now. Work orders will cost extra and take longer in this system. Well, that sucks. Oh well. I don't have much of a choice. I'm assuming next up I'm going to have to play with this little dude man. He's so cute. It can jump in here. It's like the saddest, most like ineffective hop ever. But then again, I've been playing too much Halo.
Hey, Commander. I've received a transmission from Spears in response to my request for help. Take a listen.
Rihanna, I received your message. I'm sorry to hear about Nikolai. He was a good man, and an even better pilot. He'll be sorely missed.
Isn't that?
I assume his son will be taking over the operation. Nikolai was always bragging about the boy's skills. Well, I hope he was right.
The voice actor from Deus Ex.
I've begun working on a plan to get you safe passage out of the system, but it's going to take a little time. I expect you already know by now that whoever attacked you has set up a blockade to prevent your escape. It's a large system, though, so we can use that to our advantage.
Jensen.
As soon as you receive this, I want you to proceed to the outermost planet in the system. It's little more than a hunk of ice with a few leftover mining operations on it. There's an abandoned power station there. Now, I've got it on good authority that local raiders are using it as a secret cache for their ill-gotten goods. I know you can use supplies and materials for your repairs, and I expect you'll find what you need at that location. I've attached the exact coordinates to this message. Once I have a proper plan in place, I'll contact you again. For now, be safe.
All right, time to suit up, Commander. I've already input the coordinates. All I need is for you to sign off and get us there.
Understood.
It says home screen to view. Effect objective. Pending this. Okay. Cool. Review contract. Contract details. Let's see. Potential employer. Employer potential payout before negotiations. Difficulty mission type. Got it. Clicking on the contract that shows you a description of the mission. Kind of the usual. Okay, so smash and grab. Before you accept a mission, you're given the opportunity to negotiate a contract. You begin every contract with a base number of negotiation points based on the reputation of your mercenary company. The base payout is a fixed amount that the contract will pay regardless of whether or not you succeed. C-bill payout, which can be negotiated, is an additional amount paid if you complete the contract's objectives. The sum of the base point and C-bill payout added together is the total potential payout below. Salvage shares are used... One second. Ha! There we go. Salvage shares are used after finishing a contract to claim mech, weapon, and equipment salvage from the battlefield. More valuable the salvage, the more shares it'll cost. Damage coverage is insurance that only pays out to cover the repair costs of the damage suffered during this particular contract. Okay, so I have one negotiation point. I'm gonna go for salvage shares, maybe? Just because I feel like we probably need more parts than anything else. Okay, so tonnage limit is 30, which is the Javelin. Javelin has M lasers and nothing but. Alright, ready up. And it looks like it's long load screen. So, I I might open this up. I want to play a little bit more before I open this up for multiplayer. I like the idea of playing this co-op with other people, and I could see that being really fun. I assume it goes up to 4-player co-op. Can you get more pilots? Yes. So you can get NPC pilots that join you. I think up to 3 others. So AI bots. Or I could recruit other people to play with me, which would also work. I don't know how well it works, though. But it would be kind of fun.
Attention. Prepare for BattleMech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online.
I see, it's
Sensors
rotating me around.
online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
I know the Javelin...
The abandoned power station is located on the other side of the ridge. You should be able to make your way through the pass undetected.
Copy that.
Good hunting, Commander.
I know the Javelin is... Oh, boy.
That Javelin you're piloting is lightly armed, Commander. But what it lacks in firepower and armor, it makes up in speed and mobility.
Good try, Rihanna, but I'd still rather have the Centurion.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
I kind of like this mech. It's boopy. I don't know how to describe it apart from just like it's kind of cute. I'm assuming I'm going the wrong way. Can't stop me now, 'cause there's no one around to do so. Okay, just gonna actually go the way I'm supposed to go. I didn't see like an entrance of any variety. Spry is a good word, yeah. Spry is absolutely a better word. I think it's just the run cycle just feels like it could be accompanied with a boop, 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 boop. And it wouldn't actually be that far out of place. But yeah, Spry makes way more sense. I almost wish this sucker could jump, but I realized that makes no sense. So, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I like it because of the jump jets. Oh, there they are. I assume I can just keep jump jetting until I hit the heat cap. Okay. Let me guess. Jump jet tutorial? Nope, just go around the corner. Oh, blue bar on the left. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So much. So I can't jump jet that much. But I can feather it, which is actually kind of a nice system. Okay. I wonder if you can give this guy like a sniper rifle or an anti-material rifle or something like that. I don't know. I feel like this is...
The power station being used by these raiders is derelict, Commander. But you can bet its perimeter defenses won't be. My guess, the raiders will have turrets stationed around the perimeter. If that's the case, it means they must have a generator close by. Find and destroy that generator before assaulting the plant, and you'll have a much easier time of it.
Got it. Thanks.
Heads up, Commander. I'm detecting enemy units up ahead. Could be a raider patrol.
Copy.
I'm just gonna fly. I don't actually know if flying is really that helpful. Boy, these lasers. There we go. Let me go back in first-person view for a bit. I'm just gonna alternate between them. And then just go hug people. I think I'm still preferential to third-person view because it makes me feel like I have a little bit more immediate control over where and what I can do, but I don't know. Anything on you? The answer is no. Turret there. Oh, you can actually see a rangefinder right there. That's a nice system. Ow. Ow. One of you guys has some punch to you. I wonder... No, I'm assuming not. I'm assuming I can't stomp these guys.
Heat critical.
So I probably shouldn't. I should probably take this a little bit more seriously. Because I'm just kind of... I'm just going to kind of wait for a bit. I thought I made it so... Did it turn off? No. Oh, weird. Throttle decay straight up is bugged out, I guess. That's weird. I was wondering about that, why I was still going. Let's see. Just walking into them will destroy vehicles like that. Okay, cool.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
It's outside of range, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can't hit it still. Oops.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Those poor helicopters. But yeah, that's a weird bug. Now, am I supposed to... I'm supposed to destroy the turret generator.
With the generator blown, the turret should be disabled now.
Alright. We're off. We've taken some damage. But if I actually hang back and snipe things from afar, even if it's not particularly accurate, maybe I'll be able to do some damage. I don't know. Whenever I play these games where you actually have to pay for repairs and whatnot, it feels like my best bet is always to just go
low,
like really far and really hard on ranged combat, nothing else. I don't actually think that's a good idea, but that's the temptation. I'm assuming these are other turrets that might have been deactivated. Let's see. Do I see any...
There's the geothermal power plants up ahead. There's a number of storage buildings in and around the plant itself. I suspect that's where they're storing their loot. Time to smash and grab, Commander. Once you locate a storage crate, mark it for pickup, then move on to the next building. From my initial scans of the site, I've marked where I think the crates could be located. Look there first.
Roger that.
And not seeing a whole lot of bad guys just kind of hanging out here. Pretty quiet. I guess they were reliant on those turrets. Also, there's a lot of turrets around here. Feels good to have taken them out. I get the feeling I'm going to get ambushed in at least one of these locations. Anybody here? Oh, that is going to take some doing. Whoop. Okay, got it. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. I am taking some... Oof. I guess the one problem is, even if I wanted to go super long range here, I'd still have to rely on getting, like, up close and personal to several objectives. And seeing as the enemies there just kind of spawned in on me. Am I supposed to destroy these things? It says mark the salvage crates. But how do you mark? I'm not supposed to shoot it. I guess next order of business is...
Good work. Marked for pickup.
I just wasn't close enough to apparently mark it. I have to get much closer. I guess that works. Yeah, it's always E. You just have to get really close to it, which is an issue. Also, thank you, Verisok, for the 500 bits. How are you guys all doing tonight? How many of you guys have picked this game up and are just kind of following along? Because I feel like I am... maybe not embarrassing myself, but still. Okay, let's take this down nice and slow. Slow it down hard. Use those brakes. I see another dude, man, all the way out there. This is why I want some really long range stuff. I'm pretty sure that won't cut it. What is he doing? I have no idea what he's doing there. Also, this thing really likes to go just like full acceleration, I've noticed. Did it kill itself? No, it didn't. I was really confused because it was behaving very strangely. Okay. Now, I probably shouldn't just try walking into all of these buildings. I don't think that actually works. I'm pretty sure, maybe? I have no idea if I take environmental damage. Let's just plow right through. It doesn't seem like I'm taking damage. So I guess tally-ho.
Okay, got it. Keep looking.
Collect the salvage. It doesn't look like I'm taking damage for just running into things. Which, you really think I would take boatloads.
Jump jet fuel low.
But I guess not. Alright, whatever. I'm really digging... I'm really digging the movement on this guy. The lack of armor is certainly a concern. And I feel like I'm only going to be able to use him for so long. But, I don't know. Yeah, don't run into any fuel pods. Well, that's obvious. But the more regular non-fuel poddy things, I could probably run into those. Wait, I thought I already dealt with this.
Jump jet fuel low.
Maybe there was something in here. And I missed it? No. What? What? Oh. There's these exterior ones right here. There we go. Oop.
All right, that should do it. Go ahead and meet me at the exfiltration point. If you see anything worth blowing up on your way out, say a weapons depot or something, I want objects.
Understood.
A weapons depot, she says. Well, that looked explosive. That looked expensive. Oh, I see. Question. Can I just... Okay, kidney candy store moment here. I think that was bad for my torso. I should not have done that. It was funny. Well, actually, it might have been these dicks. Yeah, it's probably these guys. Oh, acceleration feels really weird in this game. Okay, let's go first person. We'll wait for them to come out. Okay, my back's looking bad. I was really hoping I could run this man over. Problem is, he's actually fairly quick. Oh, whatever. I still haven't killed this thing.
Nicely done,
There we
Commander.
go. That does
should
the trick.
Teach them a lesson. Now get to the exfil point, and I'll pick you up.
So if I notice the hit markers, they're the little like radial semicircles that are red. I've kind of noticed them. Thing is, it only matters so much. I think that might have been explosive. I could be wrong.
Incoming missile.
Okay. So that's probably pretty far away. I don't think I have much of a solution with this guy except for to just go for it. Okay, another one on the left. Kind of working. Okay, should get out of zoom mode. We took some damage. Nothing's busted, but we've taken some surface hits. I'm sure we're a lot closer to death than I'd think, but I'm not used to this UI, and it's going to take a long time before I get a really solid feel for how durable this sucker is. I feel like walking right underneath those thrusters is a bad move. Alright, so I get some I get some rep, not EXP. Cool. So, I get to pick a couple of weapons here. Well, we want whatever this is. The hell is this thing? I don't know, but it's worth a lot. It's an autocannon. Gotcha. Like, I feel like I should probably mostly just pick up the expensive things. So, autocannon, 5mm. Got it. I don't know what the BF stands for, but that, whatever. Let's see. I'll grab the M lasers. I'm not a big fan of them personally, but, like, money? Oh, burst fire. That makes sense. What do you guys think? Should I just pick up the last M laser? Because the rest are just S lasers and cheap-looking machine guns. Okay, so let's just go all in on M lasers and good enough. Oh, skill leveled up. Increases chance of avoiding enemy fire. So there are mild RPG mechanics here. It's fine. Let's see. Payout, total damages, not too much. Nice work, Commander. We were able to recover the materials we needed from that raider cache, and Fahad has already started the repairs on the Leopard and Centurion. Made him a very happy man, though I doubt he'll admit it. Sup, Fahad? Are you a happy man? You look weird. I kind of wish all the characters in this game... Like, I feel like MechWarrior at this point would be served better if everybody always wore helmets, or if everybody was just a robot in this universe. Like... I don't know. I wish developers would cut corners harder instead of less here. Because, like, they clearly didn't put any effort into these animations. But they put some effort in. Like, it would just be better if they all had cool helmets on. And they just talk, maybe have some lights flash. Because that'd be totally cool with not watching this character's mouth go open and close a couple of times.
That was quite the haul you brought back. Gonna make the repairs a bit easier now. But don't go getting stars in your eyes or nothing. I'm overworked as it is, and this ship needs a lot of loving, eh? So your Centurion is still gonna take plenty of time to fix. But yeah, like I said, nice job out there. Your old man will be proud. Now if there's nothing else, gonna get back at it, alright? Lot of work to do. Story of my life.
Like, I'd rather have one really well-animated character and everybody else wearing helmets than a bunch of these kind of, like, animated characters. And even then, like, it doesn't matter that much. It just would be nice. Oh. Probably go take a look at repairs real quick first, because I think I actually have to get that started. Otherwise, that thing's just going to be charbroiled mess for a while.